So starting out on your back, and if your low back feels fine, you can stretch your legs out. If your low back feels tight or a little uncomfortable with your legs stretched out, you can bend your knees, feet on the floor, let your knees fall in against each other. And closing your eyes, letting your arms rest by your sides, shoulder blades sliding down your back. And begin to deepen your breath. And letting the breath be a wave that washes over your body. So breathing it up from the soles of the feet all the way up to the crown of the head. And then from the crown of the head out through the whole body, through the soles of the feet. So just connecting with the breath for a moment. Letting this be your one pointed focus. The foundation that will build all the rest of our practice upon. And then beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And rolling your hands and feet around in little circles. Massaging out your wrists and ankles and going back the other way. And as you're ready, bending one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor and walking your feet as wide as your mat. So gluing your feet down here, take an inhale. And as you exhale, drop both knees to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, both knees drop to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. And this time we'll stay here, letting the knees drop down towards the floor. And this might feel really lovely. If you'd like to stay here, you're welcome to. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your right foot up, placing it on the outside of the left knee or thigh, and extend the left arm long above your head, stretching through that whole left side body. And breathing deeply to the outside edge of the left lung, just expanding here. So for class today, my theme or focus is really connecting with our gifts that we have to share with the world. I think yesterday the conversation with Carrie about how alcohol can affect us and kind of numb us and dull us down. It's like hiding from our power, our gifts, our purpose in the world. And so I wanted to just explore that for class today. That can be done through alcohol, it can be done through procrastination, it can be done through TV watching, binge watching Netflix. It can be done through many different things, but how is it that we might step into a little bit more of our awareness of our gifts that we have to share with the world? So just inviting that intention, especially during this really challenging time of transformation for our whole world. How can we choose to not numb out, but to really step up to the greater conversation? I talk about that a lot, I know, but keeping that invitation open. So let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again. And then gently releasing the arm and the leg. If they're lifted, bring the knees back to center. Realign the spine. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees drop right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees drop left. And we'll stay here this time. You might just rest right here. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the left foot up, placing it on the outside of the right knee or thigh, and then extending the right arm long above the head on the floor. And breathing here. So when I talk about offering our gifts to the world or being fully awake to our potential, it doesn't necessarily mean being loud and boisterous or being really public or taking some huge action. It simply means staying awake to the conversation that's happening in the larger whole and letting it shift and change you. And there's a lot right now just about the kind of internal private work that we all need to do in order to wake up to what needs to shift in the greater whole and in our personal lives. So I just want to be clear that it's not asking everybody to go out and be really big in what you're doing. I'm simply asking you to consider just not numbing out during this time, to stay awake, to let this experience of this time in our lives change us for the better, and not be resistant and numbing to what is here. Let's take 2 letting go breaths here, letting go of resistance. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And then releasing the arm and the foot if they're lifted. Inhale, bring the knees back to center, realign the spine. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop knees left. Inhale, center. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. You might rock a little side to side if that feels okay on your low back. And then releasing the knees and extending the legs up to the sky. We'll bring the hands to interlace behind the head, flexing the feet back towards the body and widening the elbows, pressing them down into the floor. And you'll feel your core engage, bringing the belly button towards the spine, keeping the legs as straight as they're willing to go right now. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, open the legs wide to a straddle. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open the legs wide. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. Strong core. Exhale, open. We're going to hold the legs here. If this is too much for you, feel free to bend your knees. Be in a wide frog pose. Otherwise, extending out through the heels, strong legs. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lift through your chest, gaze through your legs, keeping the elbows wide. Inhale, head comes back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down one more time if you're up for it. Strong core. Exhale. Inhale down. Nice. Bend your knees if they aren't already. Release your hands. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Nice. Placing one hand on top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles so they come together and then out, away from each other, around and back in. So one of the things that I've noticed a lot is self-judgment coming up, both for me and my clients and friends. And what would it be like if we let go of that judgment and simply opened up to expression? So reversing the directions of your knees and letting personal expression flow through us, and just allowing that transformation, the evolution to happen, instead of it's the contraction of judgment that keeps us stuck. So if we can let go of that judgment and come back to curiosity of what is possible, what we have inside us that maybe is unexplored, it's more exciting, more interesting. Hugging your knees into your chest, lifting your head, curling into a little ball, and then releasing the head and the feet to the floor. If you have something underneath your head, you may want to remove it for just a moment. Then do a little bridge flow here. With your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky. There's your bridge. Exhale, lowering back down to the floor. We're going to add our arms. Inhale, lifting arms with the body. Arms come up and over the head. Exhale, lowering back down. So flowing with your breath here. Inviting in that expansion of your expression and relaxing into ease with the exhales. Two more breaths here. If you would prefer to hold your bridge pose, you're welcome to do that. And then coming down, releasing to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to either side. For Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. Bringing your hands to your low belly. And breathing really deeply. Hands rising and falling. One more breath like this here. And then keeping the legs where they are, breath deep, expand the arms out to the side. With your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, crossing your right arm over top of your left. Exhaling, give yourself a hug. Gratitude for this amazing life embodied that is you. With your next inhale, keep that nice hug going on and lift your elbows up towards your face. Exhale back down, just stretching through the shoulders. Again, inhale, lift elbows. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift the hands back up to the sky. Exhale, open the arms wide to the floor, shining out from your heart. Take a breath here. Belly rising. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the arms back up. And this time, left arm on top of right, giving yourself a hug. Really reaching around your side bodies, holding on with your hands with your next inhale. Lift your elbows up towards your face. Exhale, elbows drop back down. So much appreciation for your life. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, elbows to chest. Inhale, lift hands to the sky. Exhale, open arms wide, shining out from your heart center. One more breath. And then inhale, scooping your knees up, hugging them into your chest. Rocking a little side to side again. And then coming to rest over on your right side and pressing your way up to find a seat. You can sit up on the edge of a blanket if you'd like. We're going to stretch the right leg out in front of us. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh, flexing the right foot back, sitting up nice and tall with the spine. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And as you exhale, folding forward out over the leg. Inhale, lifting back up. You might lean back a little bit, engage that awakened core. Exhale, folding forward. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hinging forward, then rounding the spine, and we'll stay here for a few breaths, just melting towards that right leg. And with your next inhale, coming back up, lifting the arms. And as you exhale, twisting to the left, bringing the arms down. Lifting the spine nice and tall. And gazing out over the left shoulder. With your next inhale, unwind, lifting the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold out over the right leg. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, twisting to the left, leaning back into the left hand. Inhale, lifting the right arm up, and if you'd like, you can lift the hips too, leaning back. Expansion, breathing here. Awakening to potential. One more breath, getting curious about how you can be alive here. And exhale, sitting back down. Nice, bringing the arms down. We're going to lift that left foot up, crossing it over the leg. Sitting up nice and tall again. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to cross the right arm to the knee, hand up, and looking out over the left shoulder. A little deeper twist here. With your next inhale, lifting back up. And exhale, little counter twist to the other side. Nice. Coming back to center, we'll switch up our legs. So left leg extends, right foot to the inside of the thigh. You might pull your buttocks flush back a little bit, sinking down through the sit bones, flexing that left foot back. Inhale, lifting the arms up, leaning back slightly, tall spine. Exhale, hinging forward out over the leg. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hinging forward, this time staying in the forward fold. Lengthening the spine, softening the jaw and the shoulders. Deep breaths. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, lifting up, arms tall. Exhale, twisting to the right. Left hand to the right knee, lengthening the spine and looking out over the right shoulder. With your next inhale, sweeping the arms back up. Centering the body, exhale, folding forward out over the leg. Inhale, lifting back up, frog in my throat. Exhale, twisting. Right. Leaning back into the right hand. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. And if you'd like, you can lift the hips up too, leaning back. Expanding what is possible. Deep breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, sitting back down. And coming back to center, lifting that right foot up and over, crossing the left leg, hugging the knee into the chest. Inhale, lifting the arms up, spine tall. Exhale, twisting to the right. Elbow to the knee, hand up and gazing out over the shoulders. You lengthen the spine. With your next inhale, lifting the arms back up. Exhale, twisting, counter twist to the other side. Inhale, back to center, stretching both legs out, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. And from here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees if you'd like a little extra padding there. You can also come up onto your fists or down onto your forearms, maybe on blocks if you need to take your wrists and hands out of the equation altogether. So hands, if they are on the floor, spread the fingers really wide, knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lifts. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting. 2 more. And with your next inhale here, walking the hands forward, keeping the hips lifted, curl the toes under and press back to a down dog. Lengthening the spine, bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. With your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, top of a push-up. You can drop your knees if you'd like, and we're going to exhale, lowering all the way down to the floor, elbows and shoulders back. Keeping the feet grounded, inhale, lift up, head, hands, and heart, strong low back. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting, head, hands, heart. Exhale, lowering down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Place the hands, press back through hands and knees or straight up to a down dog. Nice supportive breath here. With your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring the knee forward towards the forehead as you pull forward towards a plank. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, knee and forehead towards each other, plank. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, pulling forward. Strong core. One more. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, bring that foot through top of the mat, high or low lunge. You can drop the back knee if you'd like. Inhale, lifting, arms up. 2 deep breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step the left foot forwards, top of the mat, hang in a forward fold. Soften the neck and shoulders. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky, palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to put a little balance pose in here before we do the other side. So we're going to, I'll mirror you. So we're going to ground down through the right leg, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you, hands to the heart. You can begin by just picking up your left leg, toes to the floor. And if you feel like you have your balance here, you can pick that left foot up, crossing the ankle over the knee. We're going to begin to sit down into a balancing figure 4 stretch here. So sitting down, 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 down. Balancing here. 2 more breaths. See if you can shift your hips a little bit back to the left. Last breath, maybe sit a little lower. And then inhale, coming back up, lifting the arms up to the sky, and then releasing arms and legs together. Nice. We'll come to the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down. Place your hands step back to a down dog. Deep breath here. With your next inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, pull the knee towards the forehead as you pull forward to plank. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, knee to forehead. 2 more. Strong core. Last one. Then inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, step it through top of the mat, high or low lunge, finding your balance. Inhale, lifting the arms up. 2 deep breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, touch the mat. Nice. Inhale, step right foot forward. Exhale, hang in a forward fold. Move the head around, relaxing here. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we'll balance on the other side. So finding a focal point on the floor in front of you and shifting the weight over into the left foot, beginning to pick the right foot up. And this might be where you want to stay if your balance is a little wobbly today. You're still practicing great skills in your body's proprioception, understanding where your body is in space. If you'd like to go further, we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee and begin to sit down. And open that right hip up. Deep breaths here. Try smiling. Shifting the hips back to the right, just slightly. One more breath here, see if you can sit a little lower. And then inhale, coming back up. Lifting the arms up and exhale, release arms and legs together. Nice. Coming back to Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, placing the hands on the floor, bringing the feet a little wider than hip width apart, and begin to sink your hips down towards the floor, coming towards a squat. And this might be something that you just keep your hands on the floor, scoot back so I'm more visible, or you can sink all the way down, getting into those hips a little bit more. And then from here, we're going to come down onto our backs again. And when you get there, hugging your knees into your chest, rocking a little side to side. Placing the feet on the floor, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips up just slightly, scooting them a couple inches over to the right, laying them back down. Extend the left leg long. Inhale, bringing the right knee into the chest, holding onto it with the left hand. And as you exhale, guide the right knee over to the left, stretching the right arm out from the shoulder. Deep breaths here, sinking into this twist. Getting curious about what you can learn today, what you can explore, how you can express yourself, what gifts you can share with the world. Let's take 2 letting go breaths, releasing inner judgment and barriers. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. With your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, bending both knees, realigning the spine, and then picking up the hips, scooting them a couple inches over to the left, laying them back down. Extend the right leg. Inhale, bring the left knee into the chest, holding onto it with the right hand, and as you exhale, guide the knee over to the right, extending the left arm out from the shoulder. And sinking into the twists on this side. There's a great Rumi quote that I'm listening to the birds right now that makes me think of the birds. He says, "Be your note, sing loud." How can you be your note right now at this point in time? Your unique note. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Nice inhale, coming back to center. Realigning the spine, hug the knees into the chest, let the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side here if you'd like. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees, perhaps keeping your knees bent. Arms resting by your sides, softening your jaw, your eyeballs in their sockets. And letting yourself be exactly as you are right here, right now. awareness back to the surface of your body, deepening your breath. And wiggling your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Martha Graham, the dancer and choreographer, to wash over you. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium, and it will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable, nor how it compares to other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep yourself open and aware to the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. And inviting that vitality, that openness, that awareness, that curiosity to join you as you venture into the rest of your day. I thank you all for joining me for practice. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.